10 most genius people who beat the system. What's up, guys? Hope you are doing well. In today's video, we are counting down our list of the top 10 most genius people who can beat the system. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 10. Sweden's Day Off. When homosexuality was classified as a mental illness in 1979, some Swedes turned this unfair practice to their advantage, while simultaneously protesting against it. Gay Swedish community began calling in sick en masse claiming to be bedbound with a horrible case of homosexuality. Some even went as far as to claim social safety advantages for the so-called illness and underdevelopment. In October 1979, homosexuality was declassified as a disease. Sweden was the first European country to do so, and the credit here goes to a few sick days. Number 9. First-class idea. A man in China made new heights when he came up with this bright idea. He purchased a refundable first-class ticket from Eastern China Airlines, not to see the world, but to get free meals for a whole year. First-class ticket holders have access to the airport's VIP lounge, and VIP travelers are also allowed to eat for free. The man used to come to the airport and enjoy a free meal, then reschedule his flight for the next day for free and do the same process again. The airline came to know about this thing when he already rebooked the flight more than 300 times. Number 8. Dorm room hack. The annoying rules in some colleges don't allow the students to hang out in the dorms of their own gender. However, a crazy couple found a way to obey the rules while still getting some time together with a tactically positioned couch outside the dorm room window and a repositioned TV. Number 7. Many rules. The Music Fest Northwest in Portland, Oregon Band Festival shops from selling bottled water in an attempt to award exclusive hydration freedoms to only a few drink stalls. The idea was completely dumb, while understanding that the weather was 90 degrees Fahrenheit. However, one shop found a smart way around the ban. The Cooked Cheese Grill staff raised one sign admitting that they weren't allowed to sell drinks and another sign while publishing a special sale. One peanut for $1 with a free bottle of water. Number 6. Reverse psychology. This student deserves a degree in reverse psychology. When he got an 89.41% grade, he committed the opposite thing that a student would normally do when coming so close to the 90%. He asked the teacher to drop the grade by a couple of percent. His parents wouldn't see how close he was to getting an A- and would give him less dialogues. But the end result was much better than you might think. The professor hit him up to 90.11%, carrying him up to an A-. Number 5. Drunk at a distance on vacation. When a group of friends found out that they weren't allowed to take drinks into the pool area, they took it as a challenge to them. They attached a chain of straws to siphon their beer from around 20 feet above them. Their friend on the balcony proved that friendships are one of the best things in the world. Number 4. Action fan. In the sentiments of a match, sports lovers have been recognized to sneak their way on the ground. Normally, it ends with them being hardly addressed by security members. However, one fan became the exception to this rule during a 2015 soccer match between Lokomotiv Moscow and Besiktas. The Lokomotiv Moscow family memorialized in video aspect doesn't believe like being thrown out after a thriving ground assault. Well, with the help of another fan, he opened the railing by the pitch while the guards were following him. But just when it looked like that escape had been prevented by a steep drop, separating him from other supporters, he whipped off his scarf and tossed it upwards. His partner pulled it up to provide some great support. Number 3. Like mother, like son. When a high school student's phone was seized, he used a special technique to get it back. The bold high schooler twisted himself as his mom to try to fetch it again. Well, his slapdash disguise worked well. We are not sure if that's an honor or an insult to his mom, but we think that she'd be extremely thrilled about her dress getting stolen for this action. Number 2. The cycle of justice. A woman spotted her stolen bike up for sale. As the police told her they couldn't deal with her case on that day, the woman decided to take charge into her own hands. She called the thief and said she was curious about buying the bike. They met up at McDonald's where she realized that the bike belonged to her. She asked if she could try it out. she jumped on her bike and ran away, while leaving the thief in a very critical situation. Number 1. Permit Sherman. When a Belgian man wished to expand a garage in his home for his BMW, the city compelled him to get a permit. Unfortunately, his proposal was rejected. But instead of giving up on his garage door dreams, he installed a door, which was a giant window. So basically, he wasn't breaking any law. It doesn't make his solution anything less than a clever idea. The councils might not admit it, but there is a chance that they might get affected by it. With that being said, it's time to end our video. Thanks for watching.